Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hershey Centre in Mississauga, Ontario, home of the 2017 NARCh East Coast Finals. This is the PeeWee Gold Championship game, featuring the San Jose Inline Sharks versus the Halton Alkali Coyotes. And now the playing lineups. First, this morning's visitors, the Halton Alkali Coyotes. Number 9, Zachary Dominguez. Number 44, Ethan Ferreira. Number 34, Dylan McDonald. Number 97, J.P. Moreira. Number 17, Jake Pearl. Number 26, Jalen Smith. Number 71, Owen Wilkie. Number 21, Owen Willie. And in goal, number 22, Lucas Swagel. Coaches of the Coyotes, Rob Morgan and Phil Hassett. That's the visiting Halton Alkali Coyotes. And now the playing lineup for this morning's home team, the San Jose Inline Sharks. Number 22, Antoine Lavoie. Number 33, Dominic Hopperberg. Number 91, Jack Winofsky. Number 42, Jake Fisher. Number 5, Lucas Silva. Number 0, Nick Blakewell. Number 6, Tommy Keithley. And in goal, number 73, Shaziel Patel. Coaches of the Sharks, Sai Patel, Bob Blakewell, and Richard Lavoie. That's the playing lineup for this morning's home team, the San Jose Inline Sharks. Our teams will have their 3-minute warm-up and then our PeeWee Gold Championship game featuring the Sharks versus the Coyotes.
welcome to the 2017 NARCh Finals East Coast live stream here at the Hershey Centre in beautiful Mississauga, Ontario. It is the last day of the East Coast NARCh Finals, last day of the combined East and West Coast NARCh Finals. 21 total days of roller hockey culminating here. It's the PeeWee Gold Championship game. In teal, we have the San Jose Inline Sharks, and in white and red, it's the Halton Alkali Coyotes. I'm Alex Morrison, bringing you the action here with our staff at the Hershey Centre. Jason Monroe directing everything here in the live stream booth. Darren Goodwin with some great shots as well. And the rest of our staff. Jeremy Ellis here a little bit earlier this week, doing most of the play-by-play. Brett Martin handling the scoreboards. Kyla Sanders, our newest member, doing a great job helping out with skills competitions and score collection. Parker Moskal on the cameras. We'd like to thank all of our officials, scorekeepers, and everyone else involved in putting this 21 days together. So here we are. It's a minute into this PeeWee Gold final. The Sharks have the puck on the left side of the rink. Here's a quick little move. Puck goes to the forehand, and the puck knocked away. No shot on goal there. Sharks able to regain possession, and they bring the puck back into their zone. It's 7:09 a.m. in California, where the Sharks are from. So those of you out in California watching this one, hope you're enjoying your cup of coffee on this Sunday morning, and hope you're enjoying our live stream. So here's the puck on the far right side. There's a shot steered aside there by Zwagiel, the goalie for the Coyotes. Sharks have managed to control possession for most of it until this turnover here. There's a quick attempt there by Ethan Ferreira, but the puck knocked off of his stick. Now Jake Pruill with it. He sends it out to center. And now the Coyotes have possession. Long shot goes off of a Sharks player to the far side. Lucas Philpott loses the handle, and the puck goes back to the Coyotes. Coyotes bring the puck down behind their goal so they can make a quick player change, and now here they come. Puck out to center. It's a 3-on-2 for the Coyotes. A shot off the post. And the Coyotes able to regain possession here. Puck dumped into the corner there. Little battle for it. Two players, that's Zachary Dominguez that won that battle. Sends it up to Owen Wilkie, who sends it back out to center. Coyotes with three players back behind the red line. Sharks drop four players in. It's a 1-1-2 defense. Now they switch into a box on D. Puck goes around the net. That was Owen Woolley with it, sends it on his backhand. Here's Wilkie, Owen Wilkie with the puck. First 2 minutes of the game controlled by the Sharks. The next minute and a half here have been controlled by the Coyotes. Sharks content to sit back and wait for the Coyotes to come to them. 8.5 minutes to go. Teams are feeling each other out here to start this one. So a lot of puck movement up near the red line, but not a lot of action down toward the net yet. No room there for Jaden Smith, and he throws on the brakes, turns around, and passes it back out to center. Coyotes looking for an opening, still not finding one. The Sharks have this 1-1-2 defense going. Coyotes behind the net. Puck there, and there's a turnover to the Sharks. Here's Nick Blakewell with it. He sends it back, and Dominic Hofferber, nicknamed Boogie, sends it off to Jack Wadowski. Here's Wadowski with it on the backhand to Hofferber, who takes a little spill there, but able to recover. And he sends it around the boards to Blakewell. Little Game of keep away here in the defensive zone by the Sharks. Wadowski sends it up to Jake Fisher. Fisher across the red line. Sends it down. Puck stays down low. Quick little shot on goal there. Pretty easy save for Zwagiel, the Coyotes goaltender. And the faceoff will be to his left. We have 7:02 remaining in the first half. PeeWees are 14 and under division here at the NARCh Finals. This is the gold division, the middle of the four divisions. So it's we have PeeWee Platinum, then gold, then we have a combined silver and club division. Silver and club were blocked at the beginning of this tournament, gold and platinum toward the end. So this is the gold final followed by the platinum final. These are the last youth divisions to be played here at NARCh. Nick Blakewell with a shot, goes wide. Sharks able to regain possession, and they will control it in their defensive zone. Antoine Lavoie with it. He circles around, sends it over to Blakewell. Now Lavoie back in his defensive zone with the puck. Sharks move it a little bit. Tommy Keithley with a big collision in the slot. Two players with their heads turned crash into each other. Stick broken by the Sharks. That was Jake Fisher, went down in a heap. He'll go to the bench for a change. Looks like both players are okay. Here comes Hofferber with it. Hofferber on the right side, crosses the red line on his forehand. Here's Hofferber. Takes a long shot. Right pad saved by the Coyotes goaltender Zwagiel. We're about halfway through this first period. Limited action, about 3 shots apiece here for each team. Puck possession at about 50-50. Coyotes sit behind their net. And there's a long pass, errant pass, goes right to the Sharks player, Antoine Lavoie. Sharks' Nick Blakewell loses the puck and tries to regain. Coyotes are able to recover though. Here is another turnover though, and turned back over to the Coyotes. So 5 minutes to go. Puck down at the far end of the rink from our vantage point here at the Hershey Centre. We're up in the far corner at the other side. There's a long pass, does not connect, and Hofferber from the Sharks able to get possession. He sends a pass back behind. That's mishandled there by Lavoie, and the Coyotes now have possession down low. Hofferber with some body work there against the boards. Sends it up to Keithley, who then kicks it up to Wadowski. Wadowski sends it over to Lavoie. Lavoie and Wadowski. It's a 2-on-1. Here it is. Nice pass. Not handled there by Wadowski, and the Coyotes are able to come back the other way. Here come the Coyotes 3-on-3. Little pick play there by the Coyotes. And a shot sails wide. Here's the puck behind the net. Dylan McDonald, Ethan Ferreira, neither one of them can handle it, and it goes back to the Sharks and Dominic Hofferber. Hofferber waits for his teammates to change. They get the lineup that they want out there, and here's the pass. Fresh off the bench is Nick Blakewell. Blakewell sends it over to Wadowski. Back to Blakewell behind the net. 3:40 to go here in the first half. Here's Hofferber on the left side. He cuts toward the middle of the rink and then sends it back to Blakewell. Blakewell looking for an open teammate. Is content to maintain possession and send it back to Hofferber. Long pass to the red line. Hofferber up to Wadowski, and he is not able to handle that one. Puck goes back to the Coyotes. Coyotes now come back behind their own net. It's a 0-0 hockey game here. We are 9 minutes into this one. Little pass attempt by Blakewell goes right off a Coyote shin pad, and there's a backhand chance, sails up and over the net. And the puck goes back, that backhand chance by Owen Wilkie. And the Sharks with possession, and Nick Blakewell goes down behind his net. little bit of movement here by the Sharks. They're stretching about half the rink. Here's Hofferber on that drop pass from Wadowski. Hofferber on the left side on his forehand. Puck knocked off his stick briefly, able to regain, and Hofferber just sends it back into his defensive zone. So pretty slow start here to this one. And here is Antoine Lavoie with it. Antoine Lavoie on the right side cuts across the middle, circles around. Waiting for a long shot there by Blakewell, and a pretty easy save by Joagiel. So 2:01 to go here in the first half. Face-off in the Coyotes zone, won by the Coyotes, and they try to break the puck out. And there's a little defensive breakdown. See if the Coyotes can take advantage here. There's a long shot, saved by Patel of the Sharks, and he is able to hold on. That shot by Jake Poole of the Coyotes. Didn't really have anyone on him. Could have taken an extra step or two, but decides to take that shot from the face-off dot. So the face-off will be to the right of goaltender Patel of the Sharks. The Coyotes win it and send it back in their defensive zone. This has been the theme of this one. The teams trying to wait each other out, hoping for someone to fall down, defensive breakdown, and look for some kind of opening, but no one's budging. Everyone's playing pretty conservatively here in this one. 0-0, 1:20 to go in the first half, and the Sharks with the puck. Here come the Sharks. Lavoie with it on the left side. Here's Lavoie on his forehand. Lavoie with a long shot from the top of the circle. Easy save by Joagiel. Sharks are taking some shots from pretty far out, not waiting for their teammates to come in and create a screen. So the way this is working right now, this is going to be a low-scoring game unless teams decide to change their philosophy on offense. Coyotes win the face-off behind, no one there, so there's a little battle for it, and now the Coyotes are lucky enough to come out with it. 52 seconds to go. 0-0. There's a pass attempt, goes off of a skate of Lavoie of the Sharks. He kicks it up, and Keithley now able to get possession over to Hofferber. Here's Hofferber with it. He turns on the Jets. Here's Hofferber on his forehand right in the middle of the rink. Tries to make a little toe drag. Coyotes do not bite and able to get the puck back 3-on-2 the other way. 23 seconds to go in the first half. Bouncing puck here, and great defense there by Lavoie of the Sharks. He sends it up. Here's Jake Fisher. Jake Fisher with the puck. There's a shot. Uses defenseman as a screen. Goaltender didn't see it to the last moment. Puck did go wide though. 7 seconds. And there's a turnover. Oh, but the Sharks not able to handle it. 1 second. We will end the first half of play with the score: San Jose Inline Sharks 0, Halton Alkali Coyotes 0. We'll be back with you for the second half in just a few moments. Back with you starting the second half of play. It's the PeeWee Gold Championship game. San Jose Inline Sharks wearing the white pants with the teal jerseys. Halton Alkali Coyotes in the black pants with the white, red, and black jerseys. This has been a low-action game here, but the Sharks look to start things out with some speed. The action was thwarted there as the Coyotes' sticks get in the way. That was Owen Wilkie who was able to get in the way of that oncoming Sharks player and pop the puck off of his stick. So here are the Coyotes with it. JP Moreira turns around, flips it back to his teammate, Dylan McDonald. McDonald dishes it off. Now here's Moreira over on the left side. Moreira throws on the brakes, circles back around, and looks at the floor. Here he is again. He goes down. The referee puts his arm up for a penalty. It looked like he just stepped on the stick, but there will be a penalty, it looks like, to Jack Wadowski, as the Sharks are whistled for tripping here. A minute and a half penalties at the NARCh Finals. It's 10:59 remaining, the first power play opportunity of the game. So the face-off will be to the left of goaltender Patel for the Sharks. And that crucial face-off win by the Coyotes. So they will control the puck with the power play. See if they can generate some shots on goal here. So the Sharks sitting back in a triangle, Coyotes in a diamond. Puck comes up to the point. JP Moreira, head man in the point there, quarterback in this power play. And the Coyotes still keeping the puck pretty far away from the net. 56 seconds, 55 remaining in the power play. So here's a long shot, saved by Patel with the right pad. And a little bit of a loose puck, but Patel able to hang on. 45 seconds, halfway through this penalty kill. The Sharks really haven't seen too much action coming at them. The Coyotes just passing the puck back and forth at the top of the zone. Here's the faceoff to the right of Patel. Coyotes win it again. Coyotes have won 90% of the faceoffs in this game. And here's the passing up at the top once again. Pass over to the top of the circle, bounces off of a Shark skate. That shot goes high and wide. 21 seconds, there's another shot. No screen in front, so Patel able to hang on. 19 seconds remaining in the Coyotes power play. Coyotes do have 3 shots on goal so far in the power play. Only 19 seconds remaining before Wadowski is released from the box. Another face-off win by the Coyotes. And more passing up at the top of the key. There's a shot, deflected. Deflection by Keithley. And here we go, the Sharks come the other way. Player out of the penalty box. That pass broken up, though, by Moreira. Now the Coyotes with the puck, 9:20 to go. And they have it in their defensive zone. Bad pass there, goes right to the Sharks, Wadowski. Here's Jack Wadowski with it. It's the puck on his forehand, passes it back, and now the Sharks' Hofferber will bring it back into his zone. There is a little pass off the boards. Puck goes down to the corner. Here's Wadowski. Tries to find his man in front. Lavoie, who is crashing the net, but now here come the Coyotes the other way. Little whiff there on a wrist shot, and the Sharks are able to recover. 8:40 to go. Sharks with possession. Here are the Sharks. They do have a man crashing the net. That was Wadowski, but the pass does not connect. And the Coyotes able to come back out with the puck. Here's Jaden Smith with it. Jaden Smith with some speed, a great little move there. On his forehand, Jaden Smith Circles around the net, decides not to shoot there. Man wide open in front, and there's a goal by the Coyotes as the puck finds its way into the crease, and a man right there not picked up. As you can see, had a Sharks player down, and there's number 44 for the Coyotes, Ethan Ferreira, there to pick it up as Hofferber was down on both of his knees in the way of Patel, so not able to make the save. So Coyotes, that little bit of speed there by Morera, creating some offense for them, and Ferreira able to finish the play off. So it's 1-0 Coyotes. Coyotes with possession of the puck. Now they sit behind their own net. No line changes going on here, so we're trying to figure out what the referees are allowing them to stand back there for. Oh, there we go. The referee's now instructed him he has to move the puck forward here since the Sharks are not immediately pressuring them, and that's exactly what they do. And here come the Sharks on a turnover. That's Jake Fisher who sends it back into his zone, and Hofferber is down behind his net waiting for it. So the Sharks needing to generate some offense here. They're down by a goal with just 7 minutes to go in this PeeWee Gold final. And here they come. There's a shot from the top of the circle, sails about 3 feet wide of the net, but the Sharks able to regain possession. Keithley with it. Little battle there with Coyotes player. Keithley looks like he's in some sort of pain down on the floor. Now he gets back up. Good battle here, and there's the whistle by the official as players are down on the rink. Nick Blakewell and Ethan Ferreira tied up there, so the referee blows the whistle, 6:49 to go. And a whistle for the Coyotes is just as good as anything else the way they've been winning faceoffs. The Sharks have won 1 faceoff this game. There's another faceoff win for the Coyotes, and 6:47 to go. Coyotes can let the clock tick down just a little bit more. So the big difference here in this one with possession has been these faceoff wins by the Coyotes. So pass along the boards, bouncing puck, and it gets turned over to the Sharks. Here come the Sharks. It's a 2-on-1. Here's a shot. Sails wide. That shot taken by Lavoie. Sharks over in the corner. Jake Fisher puts it on his backhand and goes right to the Coyotes. And now Dylan McDonald has it behind his net. So McDonald will stand behind the net. Waiting for them to move with it. A little bit of pressure here by the Sharks, forcing them to go. Coyotes content to let this clock run down here, but there still are. We have halfway to go here in this second half. Plenty of time for the Sharks to come back and get a goal. Here's Wadowski with it. Puck rolls off of his stick back to the Coyotes. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Coyotes. Little give and go there. And the shot easily saved by Patel. Sharks come the other way, 3-on-2 if they hurry. There's a shot steered away by Zwagiel. And the Sharks, strange play there by Fisher. He just sends it up the boards right to a waiting Coyotes player. And there's a long shot. Little bit of a screen, but Patel able to make the save and hold on. 5:05 to go. The Coyotes lead the Sharks 1-0. So we have the face-off to the left of goaltender Jaziel Patel. And the Coyotes win yet another face-off. So they skate all the way back into their zone, try and kill off more time. Sharks chasing them down. So here come the Coyotes. And the pass back into the zone. It looks like a race for the puck. The Sharks are able to get to it. No one else back for the Sharks, and they send it back into their own zone. Tommy Keithley had a great opportunity there to get a quick shot on goal and chose not to. Only 4.5 minutes to go here in this game. So here come the Sharks. 4:20 now. The time left is not too much, and the ticking clock is the friend of the Coyotes. Sharks struggling to find a handle on the puck here, though. Able to keep possession, 4 minutes to go. Lavoie with it, circling around. A change there. Player off the bench for the change. Legal as his teammate was in the bench. This looks like Hofferber with a big shot right into the gut of Zwagiel. And he'll hold on for the faceoff. Faceoff will be to his left with 3:47 remaining in this one. And the Sharks will take their timeout. Only 3:47 remaining. And we'll be back with you in just about 30 seconds here on the NARCh live stream. Another face-off win by the Coyotes, and they have 3:40 left to kill off here. And if the score stays the way it is, they will be the PeeWee Gold champions. But here are the Sharks now with the puck. They send it back into their own zone. Not aggressive here offensively by the Sharks. They are choosing to play this puck possession game and hope that the Coyotes make a mistake. Well, here we go. That's the mistake, and it's a goal as Boogie Hofferber comes in. The defensemen split apart and allow him to come all the way in. Great backhand goal right off the post. Here we see Hofferber with it. All of a sudden, the defensemen turn and cover the Sharks players, and he's able to have basically a breakaway with the Coyotes defensemen holding off the players on the right side. So a great shot there right off the post and in. And now the Coyotes will take their timeout. The score is 1-1, Sharks and Coyotes. We'll be back with you in just a moment. Ready to resume play here at the Hershey Centre. 1-1, just 3:14 to go in the second half of play. San Jose Inline Sharks 1, Halton Alkali Coyotes 1. Here come the Sharks. Wadowski loses the handle, and the Coyotes go back the other way. There's a long shot. Right pad save by Patel. And Coyotes keep possession here. So Owen Wilkie stands behind his net. This familiar play that we see the Coyotes just waiting things out. The referee not saying anything to him to move the puck. So we've had one cycle, two cycles, and now here they come. Jaden Smith with it. Puck knocked off his stick. Here's JP Moreira. JP Moreira has it knocked off his stick. Hofferber with the backhand shot. Steered aside by Zwagiel. Here's Hofferber. Hofferber playing up at the defensive point most of the game. Is now down low. He's trying to generate some offense and get that game winner for the Sharks. So the puck all the way down at the far end from our vantage point, and the Sharks able to come out with it. And the Sharks come slowly out of the zone. And there's Hofferber turning around and heading behind his net. Pass there on the right side for Hofferber. From the Sharks, it's 2-on-3. Little shove there, no call, good no call there. And the Coyotes come the other way. Jaden Smith has the puck knocked off his stick, and here come the Sharks the other way. A little bouncing puck. See if they're able to control it. No, they're not. And the Coyotes now, with just 1:13 to go, have the puck and look to try and put one in the net behind Sharks goaltender Patel to win this game. So Jaden Smith leaves it off there for Dylan McDonald. McDonald on the left side. Great defense there by Wadowski getting in his way. But McDonald able to stay with the puck. Tries to send it in front, bounces off of a Sharks player, and here come the Sharks with it. 42 seconds to go. Here are the Sharks on the far side. Only one defenseman over there. There's a long shot, screen. Puck hits the side of the net. Player back behind. Officials allow play to continue. And here the Coyotes, 2-on-3, just 23 seconds. There's a shot deflected by Wadowski. Puck loose, and the Coyotes able to regain possession. 15 seconds, 14 seconds, they send it back. Dylan McDonald looks up, sees the amount of time left, and here we come. Here are the Coyotes, just 5 seconds, shot. And no goal. What a terrific save by the stick of Patel right there on the goal line. We'll see it on the replay. One save there, and then the goal stick of Patel right there, preventing the puck from crossing the line. One of the most amazing saves we've seen at the NARCh Finals. The first save there with a leg pad, and the second save with the goal stick, saving the game for the team. It's 2.4 seconds left in a tie game. What a huge moment there for Patel and the Sharks. And let's see if the Coyotes can muster up one more shot here. We have an official going over to Coach Rob Morgan, explaining his position and where he was. He was in great position right on top of the net. And we even have Darren Goodwin over on the bench showing the great save by Patel, and off we go. So the face-off won by the Sharks, and this game will go to overtime. So our teams will play, and we're going to take one more quick look here at the replay. That first pad save, and then the second huge save. The net looked open, but the stick of Patel keeping the puck from crossing the line. So we'll be back with you in 30 seconds for sudden death overtime here at the NARCh Finals. Back with you for sudden death overtime in this PeeWee Gold Championship game. It's the San Jose Inline Sharks and the Halton Alkali Coyotes, who just about won the game with 2 seconds to go. But Jaziel Patel of the Sharks with an incredible 2-save combination. First off his right pad and then the paddle of the stick. But here we go. Here come the Coyotes. Backhand off the post. And it goes back behind the net. Here come the Sharks the other way. Sharks with a 3-on-2 if they move. It's a 2-on-2, and the Sharks decide to just keep possession, throw it back, and try and set up a different play here. First team to score will be the PeeWee Gold champions. We'll see if it happens now. Here's the Sharks. Long shot. Easy save. Left pad of Zwagiel, the Coyotes goaltender. So here are the Coyotes behind their own net. It's J.P. Morera who sends it all the way down the length of the rink to a player wide open down there. Can't see the number from this vantage point. Puck sent back through the slot and no one there. So here come the Sharks the other way. Sharks 3-on-3 here. Morera able to get back. Does take a tumble and the Sharks keep possession. Lavoie with it. Lavoie throws on the brakes, comes back the other way. Forehand pass down to Wadowski. Wadowski comes up the boards and brings it back into his own zone. There's Hofferber with it. Hofferber sends the puck across. Errant pass goes back to the Coyotes. Jaden Smith with it. He'll slow things down. And there's Smith. Sends it across his front of his net to J.P. Morera. A little bit of speed there by Morera. Here we go. Shot. Saved by Patel. Here come the Sharks the other way. Could be a breakaway if he moves. Able to get back on defense are the Coyotes. That was Jaden Smith with that speed getting back. And the Coyotes come back the other way. A completely different style of play than we saw during the game. Oh, there's a loose puck. We have big crash into the net. Actually a Coyotes player that went into the net, so let's see if they take the face-off outside with this one. Puck was loose in front of Patel. We'll see the replay here. There's the shot. Puck goes up, and they're back behind Patel, and the Coyotes player crashing into the net, so the face-off should come outside. And that's exactly what happens as the referees line the puck up out at center. It's outside the zone here at NARCh, and we have 9:38 to go. Sudden death overtime here at the NARCh Finals. Coyotes J.P. Morera with it. He sends it over to the right side, and the puck sent all the way around the boards. Collision there into the boards, and the Sharks able to get the puck back. Here's Lavoie with it. Takes a little whack there on his stick. Still with the puck, Lavoie sends it up toward the red line. So Hofferber and Lavoie, a little bit of catch there, but now the puck back to Nick Blakewell, who takes it all the way back behind his net. So for the Sharks, we have Blakewell, Keithley, Lavoie, and Hofferber on the rink. For the Coyotes, we have Ferreira, Jaden Smith, J.P. Morera, Smith, and one number that unfortunately I cannot see. Looks like maybe Jake Poole out there. Oh my goodness, here we go. Here come the Coyotes. Great defense there, knocking the puck off of the stick of the Coyotes player, Morera. There's a long shot off of a Sharks player, and Hofferber able to regain possession. He takes a little whack there, and Hofferber dumps it back off for Nick Blakewell. Blakewell surveying things, Hofferber swinging around, and Hofferber will take the puck. Here's a pass out to the red line. Shot, and that's held on to by Coyotes Zwagiel. Faceoff will be to his right, 7:57 to go in overtime. But really the time does not matter because we will continue to play until someone scores a goal. Sharks win that face-off. Crucial face-off win for them as they really struggled in the regulation time winning face-offs. I believe they only won one during that entire time. Correction, two, as they won the one with 2 seconds to go. So here come the Sharks, 3-on-2. Little breakdown there by the Coyotes in overtime here. It's Sharks with the puck in the corner. It's Wadowski with it. Wadowski still with it. Sends it right there. Great one-timer by Lavoie. Zwagil able to recover and close the 5-hole. Here's Wadowski. Wadowski with a little move there, and the puck goes over to Jake Fisher, who sends it back into his zone to the awaiting Dominic Hofferber. Hofferber sends the puck up to Blakewell. Blakewell over to Wadowski. Wadowski with it. And he'll circle back and send the puck back to Hofferber. 6:54 to go in this first overtime. And here come the Sharks. It's Hofferber with it. Takes another whack there. Great move there and a shot up and over the net. Hofferber trying to end this game. Here come the Coyotes the other way. 2-on-2. There's a long shot. Sails wide of the net. Rolling puck here picked up by the Coyotes. And it's sent into the corner where there are no Coyote players, so the Sharks able to regain possession here. So now Hofferber to the right of his net. Sends it back across to Blakewell. Here come the Sharks, a little bit of speed there. There's a long shot. Just goes off of the goaltender's shoulder up and over the net. And the Coyotes now have the puck as the Sharks fall back on defense. A little bit of speed there by Jake Proulx. Proulx with a great toe drag there. Not able to get a shot off, but the Coyotes able to hold on to the puck here. Puck back to Jaden Smith. Smith will wait for his team to change lines. He'll throw the puck back over on the other side of the rink to his teammate. That's Dylan McDonald. McDonald with the puck on his forehand, crosses the red line. Here's McDonald. McDonald still with the puck, top of the circle. He goes in, shot from a bad angle, held on to by Patel, and we'll have a face-off. We're 6.5 minutes into overtime. The score 1-1. So the face-off to the right of the Sharks net. A face-off won by the Coyotes. A lot of big face-off wins today by Owen Wilkie of the Coyotes. Seems like Coach Rob Morgan has had him out there in these attacking zone situations. But here come the Sharks. That's Jack Wadowski with it. Wadowski still with the puck. And he sends it all the way back into his zone where Hofferber, in his usual position, comes back and collects it. Sharks making their way out of the zone slowly. 4:48 to go. A little chess match here as teams are now back to that waiting it out offense. A little collision there out at the red line. No one from the Sharks able to help out Lavoie, who went down. So the Coyotes able to come back with it. Ferreira goes chasing it down where Hofferber is waiting. Hofferber able to get the puck. Here is Dominic Hofferber. 2-on-2 for the Sharks. Nice little toe drag there. Here's Hofferber. A shot off of the shoulder of Zwagil. Tommy Keithley able to get the puck and send it back to Lavoie. Lavoie over to Wadowski. Wide open player is Keithley all the way at the other end of the rink. Coaches from the Coyotes yelling at their players to come back and cover him. Keithley with the screen in front here. Lavoie loses the handle on the puck, goes right back to the Coyotes. They come back 3-on-3 the other way. Lavoie draped all over the Coyotes player. Held up there to avoid getting a penalty, and the puck sent over to the area that Jack Wadowski was waiting in. He'll go collect the puck. Wadowski leaves it off. And the puck now sent up to Keithley. Keithley back to Wadowski. Correction, that looked like it might have been Philpott. A little tough to see the numbers of some of the Sharks from this angle. A couple of guys with red helmets. Trying not to confuse them. So here's Wadowski. Pass bounces off of the stick of Ferreira, who then sends it back into his own zone. Aggressive forecheck there by Keithley sends the Coyotes on a breakout. Here's Marrero with it. Long shot up and over the net. And the Sharks come back the other way, 2-on-1 if they hurry. Here's Wadowski. Wadowski with the puck on his forehand. Tries to make a pass there, but diving down is Jaden Smith to block it. And the Coyotes come back the other way. Long shot right into the chest protector of Patel, who will hold on, and 2:24 to go in the first overtime. It's still 1-1. So another face-off. Oh, looked like it was going to be won by Wilkie, but a quick little bounce there, and it goes in the Sharks' direction. So the Sharks will have possession here. 2:15 to go in the first overtime. I say first overtime because it is unlimited overtime here at the NARCh Finals. We keep playing until someone scores. So a little bit more than 2 minutes to go. 1-1 in a game that has seen much more offensive action in this overtime than during regulation play, but no one able to score yet. Here are the Sharks. Send the puck over to the net where Blakewell was crashing. Got a little stick in the back. Here's Blakewell with it all alone. Takes a shot, goes off the mask of the Coyotes goaltender, tries to send it in front. Blakewell still with the puck, and he sends it up to the red line where Hofferber is waiting. He's still holding his back as he got a little whack right on the back. So the Sharks content to maintain possession. A couple of nice little shots there by Blakewell trying to end this one. And sending the Sharks back to California with gold medals wrapped around their necks. So here come the Sharks. Sharks still not able to get a shot on goal here. Blakewell with a little battle with Jake Poole of the Coyotes. Jake Fisher with it. And he sends it up to Lavoie waiting out in his defensive zone. So Lavoie skates the puck all the way back behind his own net. Do have one Coyote forechecking. And now they sit back. So here we go, 38 seconds in the overtime. Here come the Sharks. It looked like a wow, great move there. Oh my goodness! The puck just sails wide. That was Hofferber with it. Hofferber still with the puck. Takes it away from the Coyotes player. 20 seconds to go. Hofferber just about ending this game. Puck not finding its way into the net. Here is a shot. Little deflection there by the Sharks player. But Patel able to recover and hold on to it. 13 seconds to go. Hofferber skated through 3 Coyotes players and sent the puck toward the goal, but it seemed to just miss wide. It looked like it may have been rolling a little bit and rolled the wrong way as far as the Sharks are concerned. So Coyotes with the faceoff win, 10 seconds to go. Sharks with some offensive or defensive pressure, trying to prevent the Coyotes from getting an opportunity here. And this game will be going to double overtime. Our second overtime period will begin in just a few moments here at the 2017 NARCh Finals. We are just about set to begin overtime number 2 here in the PeeWee Gold Championship game. Our teams will switch ends. First team to score will be the PeeWee Gold champions. And the Coyotes win the faceoff. And they will look to get the first shot on goal here in this second overtime period. Here they come, Coyotes. Great move and a goal! Winning the PeeWee Gold Championship, J.P. Moreira beats his man on defense and is able to put the puck past Patel. And congratulations to the Coyotes as they are the 2017 PeeWee Gold champions. A great game by both teams. The dejected Sharks back consoling their goaltender, but they should be very proud of their effort as well. Our awards will be coming up next here on the arena. Thanks so much for tuning in to the NARCh live stream. This is Alex Morrison saying have a great day.
We would like to invite the bronze medalists for Star Hockey Ducks onto the floor. We will be presenting our awards here in just a moment. We'd like to congratulate our medalists here in the PeeWee Gold Division. We will start off our awards presentation with the bronze medalists, the First Star Hockey Ducks. Noah Pack. Adam O'Mara. Owen Wilson. Blake Schreiber. Justin Martin, Justin Legault, Kevin Henstock, and Brett Cowan. And the coaches, Dominic Dorenzis, Mike Dorenzis, and Ryan Dorenzis. Let's hear for the bronze medalists, the First Star Hockey Ducks. And now the silver medalist, San Jose Inline Sharks. Jaziel Patel. Tommy Keepley. Nick Blakewell. Lucas Philpott. Jake Fisher. Jack Widowski, Dominic Hofferberg, and Antoine LeBron. And the coaches, Sai Patel, Bob Blakewell, and Richard LeBron. Let's hear for the silver medalists, the San Jose Inline Sharks. Smith, Jake Poole, JP Barrera, Dylan McDonald, Ethan Ferreira, and Zachary Dominguez. And coaches of the Coyotes, Rob Morgan and Phil Hassan. Let's hear it for the gold medalist, Halton Alkali Coyotes. We have 2 individual awards to present. We'll begin with the High Scorer Award, which is based on average points per game. Our winner had 2.33 points per game, 14 total points. That's Adam O'Mara of First Star Hockey Ducks. Top Goaltender Award based on save percentage. Using each and every game a team plays during the event, our winner had a .908 save percentage, facing 120 shots. And that's Jaziel Patel of the Sharks. And at this time, I'd like to invite the Coyotes out to center floor to collect the cup for winning the PeeWee Gold Division. Anyone. There we go. Here's your champion, the Halton Alkali Coyotes.